on solid ground for use. I had to. I'm on live.
Water extender.
Oh well. Hopefully.
Last 13 weeks.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a lot.
let's find out. Welcome in. Up every here. I never use these things, but hi. What do you mean measurements? What are we measuring? Besides, this says youth. Hi Love by Crochet by Melissa. I have another one in here. I'm going to try to embroider one of my kids' sweatshirts, and I'm always terrible with the placement. So I have these little placement things which I never really use. So I'm hoping that I can figure out how to do these today. This is a tester that hopefully, if it is good, that it could be a real thing. But we're gonna be testing. I'm doing a embroidery on a kid's hoodie or kid's sweatshirt. So the goal is to, oh, yourself, yeah. So I'm hoping to get this placement right. Oh, there's a little cheat sheet. Oh, I guess I should have opened the package all the way. Place the top of design 2 to 2.5 below neckline. I'm gonna keep that. Hi, Arwen. As far as measuring yourself, yes, I can show you how to measure yourself. If you're measuring yourself just for, like your name says crochet, so I'm assuming clothing, but you're gonna make sure you're taking the fullest measurement of your body. One of them is difficult to do because you do need a finger, but get you a mirror. Make sure this is straight around the widest part of your body level. Same thing with your waist. You want to do a little teapot where your waist bends at or where the top of your pants are. You usually get about the same. And you do the same thing there. Level, front to back. And then you're going to do the same thing with your hip. Widest section of your hip. Making sure that it is leveled. You don't want to be like this, measuring, or like this, measuring. Just want to make sure you're doing it straight, like that. Level, front to back. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay. Hi, Haley. I've never done this before, so where's my tape? Oh, where's my tape? This right here is like 5 inches below. Well, it's not even 5. This is 6 inches below the highest point of the shoulder. This sweatshirt looks like it has an inch forward shoulder. So it's a, what do you want to say? It is a tester. So if it doesn't work, then we know. Let's find some chalk. So I'm going to mark here. I'm assuming, I'm going to go straight down right here as the top of the design. I feel like that's close to it. Trust the process, just let it go. So I am using a Mighty Hoop. Mighty Hoops are my friends, but I don't have the machine for this size. I only have the Mighty Hoop machine for the bigger size, and I'm actually trying to sell this machine, so I don't know if I want to buy any more equipment for it. So I have this Mighty Hoop. Mighty Hoop, I have cutaway stabilizer, because if you wear it, cut it. If you wear it, don't tear it, is what I was told. So I'm gonna cut this stabilizer to be a little bit bigger than the frame. Like so. And now here is the hard part, for me anyways. I've seen people like, how about we try that today? See if that makes my life easier. I'm gonna put a pen in here. And I'm going to grab my temporary adhesive. What I've seen people do is they temporary spray the interlining, the stabilizer, sorry, to the sweatshirt. So then this is a little easier to do. So let's just see. I'm always nervous about spraying this on fabric because I had it stain once and I'm like, but again, this is a tester, so let's see how it goes. I feel like that was a bad idea. Try that. But then you have to flip this back inside without it moving. Okay. There we have that. Get that back straight. Take that out. Now we're going to put the bottom half of the hoop in here. I will say that seems a little easier so far. Now the goal is to make sure this is straight. Okay, this is where my embroidery is. I feel like, oh, the fabric. What are we measuring the fabric for? Like our pattern pieces? Move this down here. I think. Are you trying to... Are we trying to measure how much fabric we need? Or how much, like, for the pattern pieces? This is where I struggle with embroidery. It's like, how do you know this is... I've seen a lot of different, like, tricks and things, but... This doesn't look too bad. It's better. I was thinking about floating this instead of doing this because I feel like you get the frame burns on here. But again, it's a tester. So we'll see how this goes. what is the easiest way to do this? Hear me destroying things over here. Alright, so now I'm going to take this to my machine and I'm going to rotate you guys and hope that it works. Okay. So this here is my machine. I'm going to put the frame on this way. I'm on live.
Okay.
What's up?
The camera.
It's right there. What do you need?
I want some. Can I have a Starburst?
No. We have thread in here, so we should be good to go. The color is already on there. See how this goes?
Yeah, 2 cookies.
I don't care, Zane, but that's it for tonight. Alright, also this has Puffy. I'm on live. What do you need? Get yourself a box. Let's try this here. See if we do it this way. Oh wait, I'm about to do this wrong. I'm feeling like I can cut this in half. I'm feeling real adventurous with that though. Alright, let's see how this goes. Lock it in. I am off ever so slightly. currently stitching at 600. I like to slow it down a little bit. This is only a 6-minute stitch out, so I'm hoping everything goes smoothly. I'm also getting nervous because I'm running out of yellow thread, as you can see here. It's almost gone. Hi Derek, welcome in. I'm doing if you're just now getting into the live, I am testing out embroidering a sweatshirt. I'm watching it very intently because I cut my puffy foam a little too short. I'm trying to actually see if I need to buy more puffy foam. I only have one puffy foam sheet in this color. And I was like, if I actually am very careful about how I use this, I won't need to buy more. Oh no. I don't like the way she's looking at you. Running out of thread, y'all. Come on, finish. John Wayne. This is what we got. Do I have enough to finish? Nope. I got you. Oh. Okay. Honey, honey. Thank you for the flower and the floating heart. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got. I ran out of thread. I took my outfit for like a few seconds, and next thing you know, I just actually got a new embroidery machine. I was telling you on that. And I got some new thread to go with it to test it out. This is chaos. What? This is a different embroidery thread that I haven't used before, but This box is a mess. One second. Let's see what we have. Thought I might have been lucky and thought I might have still had my color card from that was Brother Red. This is Smith Red. But I feel like this looks cool, but these boxes, oops, this box is a mess. Have these two. I think it's more of this one. It's like yellow. What is this? 204. 204 is yellow. And this is like canary. Let's see. All I have is my eyeball, so let's see what happens. So this is what I have. This color and this color. Which one do you think? I feel like this matches the Puffy better, but I feel like this matches better what I had originally. What do you think? Number 1 or number 2? I guess we have a little bit of thread left over here. That will focus. Yeah, I'm thinking number 1 too. All right. Jolene. Okay, let's see how this goes. My mess of a table there. Sorry, I'm putting my phone back on there. Yeah, that is true. The thread will appear darker. So let's just go with the lighter one. Again, it's a tester. If you hear me singing randomly, I'm listening to Beyonce in my headphones because you cannot monetize YouTube videos if they have music playing. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, come on. Back it up. Back it up. Oop, not that far. Hi, Olivia. Welcome in. Hi, Ava. Okay, the color is off a little bit, but at this point it's fine. I'm having second thoughts of maybe let's just try this one. Don't need that. So I switched it to number 2, and yes, I had 2 different yellows in the new box. The first one was a little too yellow. I think it's more closer to the puffy foam, but the original fabric I was using, the original thread I was using is a little darker. So I'm gonna pause this because I think that's a better match. I'm gonna cut this because this is using puffy foam. The rest of it is not. And it should rip right off, but I'm just gonna be careful because it's still in the frame. So now the rest of it hopefully will stitch out regular. Hi, William. Make sure you guys are liking the live. I see 11 live so far, and there's 45 people in the room. You can double tap the screen for hearts. You can send rubies and send gifts. You can send super chats next to the comment section. Thank you so much, Derek, for sending a flower. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate you sending a super chat. It means so much. Thank you so much. That eating look a little crazy, don't it? Okay. It's a tester that I want to be a regular. I want it to not be a tester. So I still want it to be good, but it is almost done. I feel like I put too many stitches in the words. It's a little dense looking. I do prefer my embroidery on the denser side. I don't like scraggly looking embroidery. So these sweatshirts that I am testing out, this one is for my son, but my son plays on a Little League baseball team, and we decided that we were going to gift the team some sweatshirts, some shirts. Originally we said shirts, and I was thinking t-shirts, and I was like, we might as well just do sweatshirts because it's fall baseball. It's going to get cold soon. Hi, Abby. Welcome in. Make sure you double tap the live to like it. Double tap the screen to like the live. But I thought it might make more sense to make them sweatshirts that they can wear under their baseball jerseys because it will definitely start to get cold in the next week or so. It's already cold. Today was cold. So we are donating these sweatshirts to the boys. So I am testing out one for my son to see how it comes out. But I'm trying to make it at least expensive as possible because we decided that we were just giving these to them and wasn't making them pay for them. So I have one sheet of yellow puffy foam. So I'm like, I need to be as concise as possible to get 10 of these puffy peas for the Pirates out of the one sheet that I have so that I do not have to buy another one. So testing it out, seeing how it goes. But that should be the end of it. And we'll see how it turns out. And I'm also going to embroider something on the sleeve. They're numbers, but we'll see how that goes. So this is what we have so far. I think it looks good. Have to hit this with the heat gun to make it super puffy, but for the most part, I think it looks good. Let's get it cleaned up. Okay. Sorry, I keep moving the camera. All right, let's get this out of the way. Take this apart. So this here is what I mean by frame burn. I've heard of a few tricks on how to get this frame burn off of there. So we'll try that. Otherwise, I might float the future ones. We'll see how that goes. But at least we know now that the canary yellow works from this brand. Put these back. And turn my light back. All right, see what we have here. Came with these very cheap scissors. Like, this isn't gonna cut anything. So I'll have to hit it with the heat gun. But this is what we have. Little sweatshirt. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. And this is where I stickied the back of this, and I don't like to do that, but we'll see. Hi Luna, welcome in. If you're here and you're new to the live, I was just doing some embroidery, testing out an embroidery for my son's sweatshirt for baseball. They give him nicknames. His nickname is Prime Time. The inside is a little sticky. I like it, but I think it looks plain. Does it need like a baseball, like baseball stitches on either side? Or do we think it looks plain? Like a little baseball, like the baseball stitches, like if we put them on either side of here. I don't know. I was going back and forth on the design. So I just landed with the logo, the nickname. But I think it's weird to have yellow baseball stitches because yellow kind of signifies softball and not baseball. But their colors are yellow. I don't know. I'm going to ask some of my girlfriends. But if you guys think I should add something else to this, like a baseball or like a circle. I don't want to add the circle, but like maybe just like the baseball stitches or something. I am going to put something on the sleeve, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about the sleeve though. I think it should go down the center of the sleeve. Center of the sleeve would be if this is you wearing your sweatshirt and you have your arm down like so, center of the sleeve would be the side. I don't think you would want it in the front. Yeah, what type of things are you interested in sewing? What do you want to sew? I think it should go on the opposite sleeve anyways. I've been sewing for about 18 years, so I am a fountain of knowledge when it comes to sewing. So what do you want to know about sewing? What do you want to sew? Hi, Natalia. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the outside creases. Well, again, this is a tester, so we're going to see how it goes. I think I'm going to put it 1.5. This is big. That's a 5.5. I might have something smaller. Clothing. So I would say, as a person who's been sewing for a long time, you want to start off with easy clothing. I don't think sewing clothing is hard, but I've also been sewing for a long time. Sometimes I'm talking to friends who sew, etc., and I'm like, it's not that hard, and they're like, it's not that hard for you. So for me, I personally do not think sewing is hard. It's mostly a matter of patience. Put my phone on the charger. It's mostly of how much patience you have. Yes, I do teach sewing. I do have in-person classes here in Columbus, Ohio. And I've been trying to figure out a good way to do like an online class. But I do have a lot of learn how to sew videos on my channel. So if you're interested in learning how to sew, I just posted like 10 videos just today of getting started with your sewing machine, like fresh off the bat. So if you watch the shorts that I posted today, I reposted a bunch of videos that are purely just learning how to sew from day one, talking about your machine, and I have some that talks about fabrics. So definitely, oh, you live in New York, you should have some options. I guess it depends on where you live in New York, but yes, on my channel I have a whole series of learn how to sew in 2 weeks, and you start with learning your machine, learning a little bit about fabrications, etc., and learning about the machines, how to use the machines, different types of machines, when to use them. Some people embroider sleeves and they take them apart. I'm not doing that. I guess I could. I could. It would be a lot easier than what I'm doing, but I don't want to. Not for right now anyways, I guess. So we have this hooped. Mighty hoops are good for that. Hi Brett, I'm Fantasia. This is Sewing with Tay. This was good about having a single arm machine because it can kind of fit in here. Otherwise, you couldn't do that on a flatbed. For starters, I do have a video on sergers. I think I have 2. I have the Brother 1034D, and I have the Brother 4031 HD heavy duty. I just got that one this year, and I made a video about that one. So I do have multiple videos about sergers. If you go to my page, Sewing with Tay, you will definitely find some serger videos. Sergers are like really intimidating, and I was intimidated by a serger for a very long time, and then it just got to a point where it's just like, actually this isn't that hard. So it just takes some practice, just like sewing. Any type of sewing takes practice. So we're gonna try to get this in here, make sure we aren't sewing on top of our sleeve. I understand why this is easier if you take apart, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. Oh no, there we go, like my pencil. Oh, let's get some light over here. All right, we got the number 7. And the first thing is number 1. So I don't think you guys can see this, but the 7 has a white field, black border, and red lines. I'm gonna take this off of here. Switch to that one. And we're gonna start with a white. Hi, believers. Okay. This machine has an automatic threader, but my machine is a little messed up, and I just haven't put any energy into fixing it because the needle placement is slightly off, so it won't thread it. But always make sure you check your placement. So go ahead, Embroidery. We're gonna check it out. This says it takes 10 minutes to stitch out. That's wild. I think it's fine. Let's start it up. Put the pencil back so you don't lose it. This is why it takes so long. It has a feel. Make sure you guys are double tapping the screen to send likes. We have 16 likes in the live. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes. At the bottom of your screen near the comment section, you can send a gift by using rubies. And you also can send super chats. It's a button right next to the comment section at the bottom of your live. Hi Elizabeth, welcome in. Make sure you're liking the live. Hi Peyton, welcome in. Make sure you guys are double tapping the live to send likes. Thank you for joining. Today we are doing a practice embroidery for my son, a baseball hoodie. So I'm testing this out to see how it's going to go. This little number 7 takes 10 minutes to stitch out, and I'm just like, and thankfully there's only 10 kids on his team if I decide to go with this size. They did have 2 smaller sizes for these numbers, and I'm kind of just like, maybe I do want this to be smaller, but we're going to see how this comes out. This number has 3 thread changes. This has the white base, it has red baseball lines, and it has black embroidery, but I'm going to do a yellow embroidery because the sweatshirt is black, and their colors are black and yellow, so I feel like the yellow will pop a little better. I am using cutaway stabilizer. We don't have a lot of fabric stores and things here in Columbus, Ohio, but there is a craft place that sells embroidery stuff along with like sublimation and like stuff like that. And I think they sell gunneled inner linings or stabilizers. I keep saying inner lining because that's what you say when you sew. But I think they sell gunneled, G-U-N-O-L-D stabilizer. I can triple check that, but I just buy the cutaway and they come in pre-cut sheets in different sizes, and I buy them by like the 100 pack from them, and they're relatively inexpensive. So they say if you wear it, don't tear it, so I use cutaway on all of my clothing. We're at 17 likes on the live. Can everybody on the live double tap the screen to send a like? Or you can hit the 3 dots in the top corner, and that will also give you the option to like the live. All right, now we have a thread change. I'm on the fence of if I actually like this red. It looks a little cranberry. Is this baseball red? I don't know. Is the other red better? have these. They feel like they're about the same. I don't know. Let's try it out and see. I don't know if it matters. They're 10 and 11-year-olds. Do they care if the red is off? Is it just me? I want to save up for a better embroidery machine, one that has multiple needles, but that's a whole thing. So now it's going to do the baseball stitches in red. Okay, I realized the other view was a little better. Oh, that's cute. Time for another color change. Single needle embroidery machine life. My ball of string. If you hear me singing, it's because I'm listening to Beyonce in my headphones. Because YouTube doesn't allow you to monetize your live if you have copyright music. Saturdays and Sunday nights. All right, last set. don't know if I actually like the yellow, but it is what it is. Make sure you guys are liking the live. Thank y'all for helping me get to 20 likes. You can send super chats if you're enjoying the live. You're learning about my embroidery process. The super chat button is down at the bottom next to the comments section. You can also send a gift from the gift tab. They have a bunch of new gifts in the gift section. And you send gifts by purchasing rubies that are available in the YouTube store. And you can send gifts to your favorite creators. That's also down in the comment section next to the comment box. Yeah, I'm glad I did not take apart the seam, because then I would also have to sew this afterwards, and I don't want to do that. And it's done. All right. Here it is. Oops. All right, let's move the camera back, y'all. Sorry. Leave daggers. Twist my heart many moons ago. Toxic and carnivores. I have a Brother Persona PRS 100. It is a single. Whoa, that's bright. Let's scoot you guys this way. It is a single arm, it is a free arm, single needle machine. Julia! I do like that machine, but I do not like all the thread changes because it is a single needle, and I don't like that the biggest embroidery frame is an 8x8. I wish I would have done more research for the amount of money that I paid for this machine, that I wish I could do slightly bigger frame sizes. Junie! I don't know if my kid's asleep. He should be, but I don't think he is. So we have a sleeve. And then we have a little... Yeah, I did. Come here. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, throw this one.
That's for like the live stream. For the live stream.
Yeah, but kids aren't supposed to be on the live, so they can't see you. Just put it on.
Oh. Did you make this?
Yes.
It's comfy.
That's good.
So like a hoodie.
Huh?
It's like a hoodie.
It's a sweatshirt. Oh, I'm gonna say, where's my phone? You guys are right there. Okay, let me see your sleeve. That's your shirt. Your sweatshirt's a little big, but
Can I wave?
No, I just said kids are supposed to be on the left. Hold on 1 second.
It's a little big on our hands.
I know. It might shrink a little bit in the washer. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be a senior citizen and take a picture with my iPad.
You got everybody's photos and not photos. What's the name? Weight?
You still?
Size?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
Let's see. All right. Ooh, that's a terrible picture quality. Hold on. You're gonna smile. Okay, turn to the side. Let me see your sleeve.
I need,
Let me see your sleeve.
Zane's calling me.
Okay, let me see your sleeve. Other sleeve. Put your arm down. Okay.
Yeah?
Thank you. You can take it off.
It's yes.
I might do yours over, but it seems like that's an extra large. You might need a smaller size, but otherwise it works. Thank you. Y'all need to get ready for bed. Brush your teeth and stuff. It's 10:30. Not on the live.
I love you.
I love you too, Papa. Good night. Please pick it up. All right. So it looks pretty good. This sweatshirt is a little big for him. I probably should have tried it on first, but it might shrink. So we have a little logo there. Then the opposite side has the sleeve. So about 9 more of those. All right. I do want to keep this little thing. I think this little thing was helpful. I don't really use it often, but I feel like it worked in my favor today. Put that back in there so I don't lose that. Hi. Hi, it's Monday. Is it Monday yet? I know. No. Thank gosh. Please not Monday. Oh, this was for those scissors. I'm like, why do I have this? Get it. Get it. Oh, I need to hit this. So I made a hoodie for someone once, and I had just got this heat gun from my mom because she has a candle business, and she's like, you can have it. I don't use it. She doesn't do her candles anymore. And I used it on the hoodie, and I guess I had oil on it, and it got oil on the hoodie, ruined it. I was so upset. So it's fine now, but this is what this looks like now. You can see it's kind of scraggly looking. So let's see what happens when we hit it with the heat gun. So this is the logo uses 3D Puffy foam. They say hit it with the heat gun and it will help. Boba? I've never had boba. Doesn't sound like something I would like, so I've never tried it. But I know people who do love it. Yeah. Hi, Darth. Now you see the after. It's a lot cleaner. I'm on a roll. Damn if I did, damn if I don't. Couple of threads here. Get those threads out of there. There is some extra 3D foam here. See if I can get that off of there. Cut it without ruining the embroidery. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all for coming today. I've been on for a little bit over an hour. My goal was to get this embroidered so we have a little logo and we have a number. I'm still on the fence of if I think it needs like a baseball, like this little red line, but like maybe in, I guess red, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will go live tomorrow. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow morning because I'm going to go live on TikTok around 1. And I think I'm going to hand knit a teddy bear. Someone asked me to hand knit a teddy bear for them. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. But thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you follow my channel, Sewing with T.A.E. And there is tutorials on my page on learning how to sew. There's also embroidery tutorials. There's tutorials for sergers on my page as well. So good night. I'll see y'all later.